Hi, I'm Amrit Kaur and I'm here at the Jaipur Literature Festival at the British Library and you're watching this on DESIblitz.com.
DESIblitz.com.
So I am a Sarangi player, I'm a Punjabi folk singer, I also sing like jazz and soul music, but I'm also a historian and my love for history kind of stems from my interest in Sikh culture and music. I studied history at SOAS for about 6 years. This is my BA and my master's there. And I feel like my music is slowly merging with the history and the passion I have for history, but also my youth work. I'm a very passionate youth worker.
So you mentioned you play the Sarangi. Why did you choose this instrument?
So I initially started playing the harmonium because I told my parents that I wanted to be a pop star and they were like, you can learn kirtan though. So they took me to the Gurudwara, I started learning harmonium. Didn't really like it much, but I came across the Sarangi in that context and thought, wow, like I was instinctively drawn to it. And I decided that I was going to play the Sarangi. So I was about 13 then. And by 14, I was touring with it internationally. So I became quite obsessed.
Can you play any other instruments?
I can play the dilruba and I can play the mbira as well. But Sarangi is my main instrument and my voice.
Who inspires you?
I think really powerful voices of women. So the voices of Abida Parveen and Lauryn Hill and Etta James and Aretha Franklin. Just for me, they're all on the same kind of ground of just expressing raw emotion, and those voices that move me is what inspires me.
How would you describe your music?
My music is a representation of a diasporic experience. So I quite organically am able to mix my love for soul music and pop and R&B and hip hop with the voices from Punjab and Punjabi folk, but also all grounded in spiritual music of Sikh culture. So it makes sense to me. Slowly it will make sense to everyone else.
Asian girls need role models like you. What message would you have for them?
So I would say that we all have something inside us that roots us. So we all have people that support us and are passionate about the things that we're passionate about. But really it all comes down to, what are you passionate about? How do you value yourself? And I think in the world of social media now, we're constantly subconsciously comparing our lives to other people's. And we can discount that completely and say, and question, like, what is my value? What is my worth? And as long as you value what you're doing and you're following your passions, it's very hard for you to compare yourself to anyone else, because you know who you are and you know what you're passionate about. And more importantly, you know why you're passionate about that. And if you can stick to that and create a mantra or an affirmation around that and remind yourself every day of why you get up in the morning and do what you do, that is what's going to drive you forward. So that's what I'd say.
Thanks. What do you think of the festival this weekend?
Oh, JLF is like family to me. Like everyone that works at JLF, I'm continually inspired by the people that they bring on, the family it's created of scholars and authors and musicians and artists. It's definitely relevant to the conversations that we're all having. It's not like it's a secluded place where it's a bunch of authors just talking about the books they've written. They're definitely engaging with not only the work they've written, but also what's happening in the outside world. So for example, there's a session going on right now on Jallianwala Bagh, and it's talking about the relevance of it today and why we must remember these events. So it's amazing. There's so much to learn. You meet so many inspirational people, just a bunch of really passionate people, you know. It's nice to be around passionate people. Yeah.
Finally, can you give us a few lines, please?
There was a time I tried to be everything. I saw no lies, I just believed anything. Every time I thought of a question, I left it, saying this is the way of the world now, accept it. See, I don't know how to talk anymore. I don't even know how to walk anymore. I don't understand what this is for anymore. I'm playing God just won't work anymore. And so take me someplace everybody's blind. I wanna go somewhere they won't mind me, where they won't know who I am. So tell them not to try and find me, 'cause even I don't know where I am, 'cause even I don't know who I am. There you go, that's the English one. And then Lal meri, Lal meri, Lal meri pat rakhiyo bhala jhule lalan sindri da सेवण दास की शाबास कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर लाल मेरी हो लाल मेरी लाल मेरी हो लाल मेरी लाल मेरी हो
It was brilliant. Have you had any training for singing?
No.
No, it's all yourself.
Yeah, I just taught myself how to sing really, just by listening to loads of singers on repeat, the great singers on repeat, and always not showing people what I'm listening to because I'd have weird loops on my phone where I was just learning different things that singers would do and they'd be like, what are you listening to? Do you not listen to normal music? So yeah.
That's great. Do you have a favourite song that you listen to yourself on repeat, like driving around, a song that's always on?
You know who I really like? I really like the gospel singer Kim Burrell. So like any of her songs, I think, really like those songs that she sings. There's a lot to learn from her vocally as well. But a song right now that I'm listening to is this singer called Coffee, spelled with a K. And she's got a song called Rapture. She's like a hip hop reggae artist and she's pretty cool. As a 19-year-old, she's amazing.
Wow, okay. Yeah. What do you think of the music scene nowadays?
It depends because there are loads of music scenes. There's the kind of mainstream music scene that you see on the Brit Awards, and there's the music scene that you get on like underground London scene, and loads of the whole movement of independent artists that are doing amazing stuff, amazing gigs. And yeah, there are still loads of live gigs going on, and I really believe that they should be staying alive, you know? So yeah, I love all the music that's coming out.
That's good. It's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.